Okay, and this situation is asking you to do two different things: to draw an oval on the graph to represent the solution to each question, and to write the corresponding inequality statement. So if you look at the situation, it's got a hot air balloon at 4,000 feet beginning its descent. It descends at a rate of 200 feet every minute. And this function, f of x is equal to negative 200x plus 4,000, represents the height of the balloon as it descends. How many minutes have passed if the balloon is below 3,000 feet? If you notice, it's asking you for 3,000 feet, which is this part of your graph, the 3,000 feet mark on the y-axis. And it goes over to this point on your line, and you circle everything below that. Now, if you want to write an inequality statement for the x, you have to see that this x ends up being 5. So you have the two different parts, x and 5, and the inequality between them is saying that since the oval is everything above the 5, you want this x to be greater than 5, and that's why it works out the way that it does. Down here below, in question 20, it's got a bathtub filling with 55 gallons of water. The water drains at a rate of 5 gallons per minute, and the function f of x is equal to negative 5x plus 55 represents the volume of water in the tub as it drains. How many minutes have passed if the tub still has more than 20 gallons of water remaining in it? Well, if you go over here to 20 gallons on your y-axis, you can come across here to that point on your graph, and if you want more than 20 gallons, then you want to circle everything above that 20, which, if you follow this down onto your x-axis, is going to be how much? 7. So here, the inequality that I write has an x and a 7, and what sign do I put between the x and the 7? What should I do? Okay. I actually want the 7 to be the bigger side, because I want this x and everything below here that I've circled up above to be less than 7. So that's how I circle it on my graph, and also how I figure out which inequality sign to put in here. So those are the two things that I want you to do.